Hello and welcome to WSTC News. I'm Caden Ryan.
And I'm Shakayla McCamick. The student-operated newscast is brought to you by the Belmont-Harrison Career Center and St. Clairsville High School.
First up today, students are starting over in a new school after being hit by Hurricane Maria. After the hurricane wiped out much of Puerto Rico, one of the biggest challenges for the kids is just trying to get back to school. It has been a pretty devastating 6 weeks since the hurricane struck, and things are nowhere near back to normal. Every day, Florida schools are getting new students from the island, and many are torn between starting a new life and having to leave home. Currently in Puerto Rico, less than 20% of schools have reopened, and many kids are still studying in the dark. Rebuilding the island is still a far-off dream. In Orlando, Florida area, there are more than 1,300 new students from Puerto Rico.
Next, over the weekend, the New York City Marathon went down, and there were a couple of firsts this year. For the first time in 40 years, an American woman won the race. Shalane Flanagan took home the title. There was also another first this year, more security than ever, just days after New York City suffered a deadly terror attack. Some runners felt uneasy about the race but powered through. The NYPD sent out extra canine units and undercover officers for the internationally renowned race. More than 50,000 runners participated, and police estimated as many as 2.5 million people were there to cheer them on.
And something a little closer to home, the St. Clairsville Red Devil Marching Band powered through the cold at the state competition on October 28th. Here's WSTC reporter Tavian Harris with more.
This past weekend, the St. Clairsville Red Devil Marching Band competed at the state competition, earning a 2. The show is entitled There's No Place Like Home, and it goes through the story of the Wizard of Oz.
Our show this year was basically based off of the Wizard of Oz. It was a story of how Dorothy gets taken away from home through a tornado, and she has this long battle with the witch, which eventually she defeats, and it brings her back home through various songs that we're familiar with and have learned to know.
This year, the band had 2 dancers play the roles of Dorothy and the witch.
I got to dance, which is like my favorite thing to do in the whole world, so.
Being the witch in the show was a really big honor for me. I was really excited to get to play at every football game and every competition because I just love like acting, singing, dancing, all that stuff. And this is just like a big combination of getting to be this really fun, really like evil, kind of wicked type character, and being able to just portray that on the field and do it not only for myself, my bandmates, but for the audience just to see and like have that like visual. And
this year was a very successful and emotional year for the seniors.
I thought that it was a really great way to end the season, and even though we might not have gotten the outcome that we wanted, I think that everybody was proud of the performance that we put on, and we felt very confident and had a great time.
The band finished the season with multiple first place awards, best color guard awards, best percussion awards, and many more caption awards. This is WSTC reporter Tavian Harris. Back to you.
Don't change that dial. Stay tuned for more WSTC news.
The middle school musical, Halloween festivities at the elementary school, and WSTC sports.
You won't want to miss it. We'll be right back.
Carry on, carry on. Let's carry on and take advantage of the opportunities offered at the Belmont-Harrison Career Centers and learn a trade while earning your high school diploma at the same time. Check out interesting and challenging programs right now. Business, skilled trades, technical, mechanical, or personal services. You'll find Belmont-Harrison Career Centers facilities and programs truly amazing. See your guidance counselor or call the Belmont-Harrison Career Centers today at 740-695-9130 or visit their website at www.bhccenters.com.
Country boy, when the work's all done and the sunset low, pull out the menu and crossing up the boat. Kids are asleep, so I keep a catalog, and thank God I'm a country boy.
The Fraternal Order of Eagles 1891 is making sure students in Ohio County have hats, gloves, coats, and even boots this winter. The nonprofit organization hosts a charity steak fry every year to raise money for local charities in the Ohio Valley. And this year, $3,000 of the money raised is going to the organization Kids for Kids. This year, around 60 kids from Ohio County schools had the chance to pick out winter jackets, find some snow boots, and even hang out Santa Claus. The Eagles work with guidance counselors throughout the school district to find kids who may need a little extra help this winter. Not only are these kids leaving with a bag full of winter gear, but they are also taking with them new friends and memories made with the Elm Grove Eagles.
This time of year is dominated by Halloween, but here at St. C Schools, it is time for the annual middle school musical. This play doesn't involve ghosts and goblins, but genies and pharaohs. And now at the stage, WSTC reporter Corey Rogers.
We're here with the director of Aladdin. So, how has the production been?
It's been great. It's definitely a wonderful experience for me, being that it's my first time. I have a great team behind me, a great cast. The school and the faculty have been behind me, and the production itself, even in the short amount of time that we've been together, has gone very well. I'm proud of all of us. I'm proud of our crew, proud of our cast. And I'm definitely taking this experience and running with it for next year, and hopefully I can continue learning and growing as a director, as a faculty member, and just as a person through this.
How did you enjoy working with your castmates?
It was fun. We had some ups and downs sometimes. We had arguments a lot, but in the end, it all came together like really well. We had a great performance. It was good.
How's it feel being portrayed as the bad guy?
It's an incredible experience. I'm not an evil person, so it was hard trying to become evil, but it was a great experience, and we did a really great job.
How did you enjoy your role as Iago?
It was a great experience. I just totally winged it. It was great. I like just totally getting out of my like human person and then just being a bird on stage. I just like making all those random jokes, and I got to mock Jafar a lot, so that was a good bonus.
The production of Aladdin went very well. The cast and crew did an amazing job, as did the director, Cody Starkey. Hope you had a chance to see it. This is Jordan Starkey reporting for WSTC News.
Does the city of St. Clairsville host an annual Halloween parade? If you answered yes, then you are correct. Here's WSTC reporter Shakayla McCamick with the spooky details.
Halloween is in the air, and in these halls are the St. Clairsville elementary students showcasing all of their costumes.
When you go trick-or-treating.
Do you like anything else about Halloween?
I like when you dress up.
Well, obviously, the kids really like to dress up in the different costumes. And at the end of the day, we have the Halloween parties, and the parents do a really great job of making them really exciting for the kids.
The 2017 Halloween parade consisted of a total of 633 little ghosts and goblins marching through their hallways. The 4th grade students even performed a dance routine to Michael Jackson's Halloween-themed hit Thriller. What are your favorite things about Halloween?
Spider, ghost, and candy.
All of us here at St. Clairsville High School hope you had an enjoyable and safe Halloween. Reporting for WSTC News, this is Shakayla McCamick.
WSTC will continue after a short commercial break.
Stay tuned for all the action.
WSTC Sports.
Let's carry on and take advantage of the opportunities offered at the Belmont-Harrison Career Centers and learn a trade while earning your high school diploma at the same time. Check out interesting and challenging programs right now. Business, skilled trades, technical, mechanical, or personal services. You'll find Belmont-Harrison Career Centers facilities and programs truly amazing. See your guidance counselor or call the Belmont-Harrison Career Centers today at 740-695-9130 or visit their website at www.bhccenters.com.
Hello and welcome to WSTC Sports. I'm Jordan Starkey.
And I'm Gina Drake. Now let's turn our attention to what's happening in the wide world of sports.
On Wednesday night, the Wheeling Nailers held their State of the Team address, giving fans and press an inside look at the upcoming season. Nailers head coach Jeff Christian says that getting players involved in the city of Wheeling off of the ice is important and stresses a greater community presence this year. In addition to expressing thanks to the city of Wheeling, the team also spotlights its numerous partnerships that make daily operations possible. The Nailers work closely with the Regional Economic Development Partnership, responsible for numerous upgrades inside West Banco Arena. And the partnership is easily visible with new boards, glass and protective netting inside the Civic Center, as well as a new change room and showers for the players. The Nailers kick off their regular season this Friday on their home ice at West Banco at 7:05 p.m.
Week 11 in high school football. For many teams, this means the end of their season. But here at St. Clairsville High School, that means playoff time. Here's WSTC sports reporter Justice McCamick with the rundown.
The St. Clairsville Red Devils enter the playoffs at 8-2. Their opponents, the Philo Electrics, enter at 7-3. Come see the matchup at home at Red Devil Stadium Friday. How does that change your duties being in the playoffs this week?
Well, first of all, Justice, congratulations, Coach McLean and staff, you and your teammates. It's always great to play in the playoffs, make it to Week 11. It's definitely more exciting to play at home. It does create a little extra on the workload, but it's something that we embrace and we look forward to, and it's worth it.
And how excited are the St. Clairsville Red Devils about this playoff game this week?
Well, I think everyone is. I mean, the school, the student body, the team, the coaches. These games are rewards for a great season, and you can feel it building as we get closer and closer here to game time. And anytime you get to host a home playoff game, it's even more exciting for everybody involved.
The Red Devils have had an impressive season this year, ending the regular season with a record of 8-2. They have also secured both the Buckeye 8 and OVAC championship trophies for the 2017 football season, and they hope to make a just as impressive run in the playoffs this year as they start the OHSAA playoffs against the 7-3 Philo Electrics. How does it feel being a captain in the state playoffs?
Well, I think entering anyone's senior season, your attitude is definitely different, but making the playoffs, you can tell in practice, the level of intensity is definitely higher, and everyone's just more focused.
This Division 4A playoff game is taking place at home at 7:30. Don't miss it. This is WSTC sports anchor Justice McCamick signing off.
Well, that's all the time we have for WSTC News.
Thanks for watching. Stay classy and have a great week.
And
Then
two
we
shot
stay
here.
there. Just stay there for 3 seconds. And do how's the mic sound? Do I look good? Bow tie a little bit.
I'm talking in my pocket, so like.
All right, let's start.
Oh.
Can we slow it down? I can't look at.
Well, that's all the time we have
St.
for
Clairsville Red
WSTC
Devils.
News.
Thanks for watching. Stay classy and have a great week.
Oh wow.
Shaquela.
You engaged you it the same way.
Shaquela.
Oh wow.
Shaquela.
Shaquela, that's what they call me at Meet the Teams.
WSTC will continue after a short commercial break.
Stay tuned for all the action.
WSTC Sports.
Slay!
Did it.